Cost of not creating a will. Why black people suffer more. It is time to change the narrative of wills in the Caribbean. A 2018 study on black and white older adults revealed that white participants were almost 4 times likely to have wills or trusts. Doesn't black people see the need for estate planning, or have they been conditioned to think that it's not for them? Well, it's a little bit of both. The most surprising thing is that even wealthy black people avoid the topic. Wealthy black icons like Aretha Franklin, Bob Marley, and Jimi Hendrix all died in estate. You should create a will. Contrary to what you've been taught to believe, you don't have to be wealthy to create a will. If you have assets, no matter how little they are, you should create a will. A will is a personal statement from you on how you want what you have to be shared among the people you want when you die. No part of a will specifies you have to be rich to create a will. What happens when you don't have one? Probate takes longer, and it is expensive. Probate is the process of transferring the assets of a deceased to his/her beneficiaries. With a will, probate takes very little time and is less costly. However, without a will, the process can take over a year and will be very expensive. The hefty lawyer fees and court appearances can be avoided by creating a will. Family feuds. If you live in the Caribbean, the chances are that you've had a family fight over the assets of a deceased. Why do they fight? Because everyone wants the best part of the deceased estate, and no one is willing to compromise for the family's good. This is why black people need to create wills. Very few white families fight after the death of their breadwinner because they plan for their death. Your dependents might lose out on your assets. Without a will, your children may lose out on what's rightfully theirs. But with a will, you can name trustees who will hold property or money for them in trust until they reach the age of majority, 18 years. The thing about naming trustee is under the law, they are mandated to act in the best interest of the dependents, and if they act contrary, they'll be held accountable. Change the narrative now. By not creating a will, you're essentially depriving your future generations of what is rightfully theirs. You are essentially leaving them with a burden. They have to grieve for you and fight external or internal forces which do not want them to prosper. Why not make a will and avoid this? Creating a will is now very affordable, and it takes 15 minutes. Get your customized legally valid from islandlegalwills.com.